Brothers Night Special, seated three-course meal, DJ and live performance from R&B group Profile. Will be added after Saturday Night Show. Get your tickets now for this powerful story of love and redemption in the face of secret, lies, and deception. Go to BazBrothersProduction.com or call 678-271-8665.
What up, man? We back?
We back.
Hey, I kind of like that little reggae thing you got going on, man.
Yeah.
I see you. I see you.
That's my little thing and stuff.
I see you.
Hey, what's the phone number? I didn't write the phone number down. All right.
Hold on. Where's your paper? Give me your paper. I got it. All right, let's get to this thing, man. Let's get to this. All right, so we gave you the definition that as a brother of the MC, you must snitch on those who refuse to keep it 100 or refuse to tell. Or you must snitch on those who are telling so that we can get to the bottom of everything and get this done with. Because I'll tell you this, if everybody knows that nothing they say
It's a secret.
will go unchallenged or go untold, it would stop. I promise you that. The telling and the he says, she says, they will stop. I promise you that instantly they will stop. So, real quick, you're listening to Teach MC on 106liveradio.com. Teach MC with brotherhood, respect, protocol, and tradition matters. All right, now check this out. When we do these calls tonight, we have a new system in. Once we answer the phone, you got 2 minutes to get to your point, and the phone automatically hangs up. That's a new system that was put in, and hey, that's what they do. Each caller has 2 minutes.
Max.
Max.
You might get cut off in 30 seconds.
But you have, so once we do the call in, we start taking calls. Remember, you have 2 minutes. You have introduce yourself, where you're calling from, if you're club affiliate or independent, and you go into exactly what it is that you want to, the point that you want to make. And me and John will try to answer this thing again. Our time it's already, we only got like 45 minutes left already. The time just flew by quick. And me being late didn't help it, but I want to thank John, man, for stepping up, doing what he had to do to make sure that the broadcast went on time and went smooth. So, mad shout out to my man.
Michelle has more experience on the boards than me, so I was in here without.
You can't tell tonight.
Without him, I was in. Oh my Lord, what am I going to do with these boards?
It had to be done.
So 404-464-8785 or 844-811-5540.
Also, the app has been upgraded. If you have the app on your phone, you can go to the 3 bars on your phone in the app and hit that, and when you see the phone number, just touch it, and it'll dial the studio automatically. I told y'all we doing big things right here, 106 Live.
Yeah, this is no play radio station.
No play radio station. If you're on the app, all you gotta do is hit the thing, hit the little 3 bars, and it'll drop down. You see the phone number, tap the phone number, and then it'll dial us directly. It'll dial right to the studio. So
404-464-8785. 404-464-8785.
All right, so
we got one coming in.
Calls,
okay, let me do this.
I guess what we want to know from the callers is this. First off, do you understand what we mean by they hung up?
Did I hang up or did they hang up?
They probably hung up. Do you understand what we mean by snitching is legal in the MC, and snitching has to exist? Not the snitching that you guys are so caught up on, snitching gets stitches, but basically all we're saying is this, is that if a brother know that he can't, if the messy person or the individual or the brother know that he can't come to you and tell you nothing in secret about another brother without it being exposed, that right there will end all of the drama in the MC or the female MC, the motorcycle club, or the females, the MC for the males, MCs or whatever. If everybody is held to a, what would you call it, John? Not a public standard, a public knowledge.
Well, just accountability, knowing the one thing. The MC is a brotherhood. If I'm your brother, you have to treat me like gold.
Okay.
If you're my brother, I have to treat you like gold. And treating one another like gold is giving each other a fair chance, a fair shot, a fair opportunity to be heard. to protect oneself and to defend oneself. And then what Brother Fahim was talking about was out there on the street and in the set in the street, you got the trash talkers, the people that don't have anything nice to say about somebody. But you know, why do they feel so comfortable that they can come to you and say it? Well, who are you that they can come to and say it? You know, why didn't you bring that person's head to me on a silver platter? Hey man, this guy was talking about you. I brought his head here, and I cut his tongue out his mouth for what he said. It's not true, is it?
Yeah, that part.
You know, you ask me if it's not true when we're together. You don't, you know.
You don't let him say what he got to say, drop his bomb, and then leave.
Look here, man. It's like that family on the end of the street. Like, nobody messed with that family. And the reason that nobody messed with that family is because that family was strong. Nobody messed with that family because that family had a tight bond. That family, it could not be infiltrated.
Yeah. It can't.
And so the strength in that family is what gave us that gave them the strength on the end of the block. And the motorcycle club should be that way.
Okay.
It's far worse when it's inside the club. When it's inside the club, and what we do to one another is we start pushing. We want titles. We want positions. We start playing the politics game with one another. You can't tell the inside of the club sometimes from the enemies. And it gets a little bit tough.
Okay.
So we got call on line 1.
Okay, caller, who you are, state your name, where you calling from.
CBI Chapter 6, Diablo, Washington State.
What's going on, y'all? I heard you talking about him earlier when I was on my way here. What's going on, Chief? How you doing?
I'm good. I was messaging on Facebook. I had a situation a while ago where a prospect said something about myself, and essentially he was taken aside and told he needed to apologize for what he said. He basically threw a freaking fit and left, and that was all done and over with there. I will say that for me, if someone comes to me and says something, I'm going to be asking them, well, what am I supposed to be doing with this information? Why are you telling me? If this is important enough to you, then you probably should be bringing it up to the group. And if not, then shut up about it.
So Diablo,
I'm going to leave it at that.
Not to cut you off, but my question is this: is that I believe that the fact that to me they're only telling you for 2 reasons, and this was me and John was debating. He wants a reaction from you, so that he can sit back and have his laughs and giggles. You feel what I'm saying? Or he wants you to carry that, and just to have that whatever he told you about another brother, or whatever. He wants you to have it in his mind because he has an ulterior motive. Do you agree?
Right. I do agree with that.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
what do you think?
I don't know that I would sit here and call someone out on the net. I would simply say, because I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm going to say to that person, if this is important enough to you to bring up to me, then you need to be bringing it up to the group. And if it's not that important, again, I don't really understand why you're bringing it up to me. It comes across to me like you're trying to manipulate me into doing something on your behalf because you're not brave enough to do it yourself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I like that.
Let me get a whoa.
You got a whoa from Big Cell.
Yeah, you trying to get me to do something that you scared to do, just little scary ass. Yeah. Hey, with Diablo, I appreciate that, man. That was hot. I mean, whoa. I like that, man. That got me sitting up here with chills, man, because he said it. he said it.
So he wants you to go after him. And we've seen that before. You drop a little bomb.
Yeah.
And then the next guy says it and spreads it and spreads it. I've actually had that happen to me. And you look around and this big old huge snowball and it was all from a lie in the first place. Kind of like that play Macbeth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that play Macbeth, Diablo?
Yeah.
Where one guy doesn't like another, so he spreads a lie so bad, the man murders his wife.
Mm.
And he won't even wait long enough for the morning to come to even ask the question. He murders her, only to find out in the morning that it was a lie.
That part right like
Yeah,
that.
that's that Shakespeare thing. It was
I
ugly.
love what he just said because
Yeah.
you're a coward. You won't be. Hey man, go. Hey Diablo, we love you, man. We appreciate the call, man. 106live.radio.com. Thanks, sir.
404-464-8785.
Hey,
We
did you hear
appreciate
what
the
he just
upload up
said,
there.
man?
Yeah.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, that was
Did you hear what he just
devastating. 404-464-8785. You're listening to Teach MC, where diversity meets excitement 24/7.
Now he did say though, however, he would not. He
On
don't know if he would,
106live.radio.com.
if he would confront it like right then and there.
Well, what he said was the most magical thing. He would tell he would shut it down. First of all, he would tell the guy, if you want to talk about this, if this is that important that you need to bring this up to me, then you need to bring this up to the motorcycle club,
Okay.
to all of the brothers. So what we didn't ask him, what did he think about when he hears something out on the set? When that's the part we probably could have asked him.
All right, so what we got? All right, so I had wrote down a couple of notes, because we don't have nobody calling in. One of the notes was, it's one of my, I call them star points. In order to preserve the brotherhood, there can be no half or nameless sources. There can be no half sources or nameless sources.
Oh, so somebody, a friend of a friend told me, or I got it from,
Or I heard.
or what I heard the other day.
Yeah.
So
You can't do that.
you said for the brotherhood to remain strong.
For the brotherhood to be what it needs to be, for the brotherhood to be intact, there can be no half or no nameless. I got no half or nameless sources. In other words, when you bring the story, bring the whole story and all parties involved. Period, from the beginning to the end, and that right there, that puts everything on level playing ground, and that keeps all of the BS. It keeps the story from spreading out of control, because automatically, if I tell you, hey John, I just heard Big Sil say, man, that that they were coming after you tomorrow because you did this. Oh, is that right? Okay, well, boom. Immediately, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Big Sil.
Right.
So, again, no half. Another asterisk point I had on this was this applies to the fact that you were compelled to receive the information. Like what Diablo just said. Why would, or you said it earlier as well. Why do you feel like you can tell me instead of telling the individuals involved?
Well, what makes you so comfortable
With telling me.
with bringing, what makes you think that I'm going to listen to this about my brother and not tear your head off?
Okay.
It really was, in that meme, it was T-Pain's way of saying back, you are just as complicit as they are.
Period.
You are part of it. You are part of that reckless ass group that's out to get me, because it's your decision to you have to participate somewhat for them to feel comfortable and tell you about it. You got some friends that good and darn well you're not going to speak negatively about Big Sil to that friend. Like, who's going to come to Queen? Sil really, man, that guy really, like, Queen going to tear him down. That's your partner. That's your friend. That person has your back. Nobody would even feel comfortable coming to her to talk to her negatively about you. You got club brothers that are that way. Like, oh, well, don't tell him. He gonna be on Dragon's side.
Oh, wait, whoa, hey. Oh, is that right? Don't tell.
Yeah.
So you got fans now?
Whatever you do, don't tell him. He's not gonna be in leagues with us. He's not gonna be in league with us. He's not going for that. And that's the kind of person I expect my friends to be. My club brothers are my friends. They don't all have to like me. We don't all have to like each other. But we all have to represent one another as family at all times, no matter what.
Okay. So, that was one of my asterisks. Let me get another one of my asterisks. I told you John got me taking notes. Y'all see how efficient and thorough I've been getting?
Yeah, you got notes and stuff.
Hey, man, I got a whole little thing. Question the originator and the direction of the story. And I think Diablo pointed that out as well. You must question question the origin and the direction of the story. In other words, like he said, okay, first off, this is Big Sil telling me this. And he's talking about Big John, but what is the motive? You feel what I'm saying? What is it that he's really trying to gain? You feel what I'm saying? Those are the things that we have to.
Well, the origin of the story is, I think, makes it the most incredible, especially when you said the sources. You know, where did that originate from? Where did you hear that from? Who told you that? And if you're not willing to divulge a source, then you shouldn't even bring that garbage. Period. Because I'm your brother. We're back to the whole I'm your brother. You're supposed to be protecting me. You're looking out after me. You're checking my six. You're my rear man. You're my overwatch. You're the sniper that's watching over my operations. These are all the things that I'm looking for. These are the things that I expect in the brotherhood. It just has to do with loyalty and honor and respect and all those things that we find important in the MC.
You're listening to Teach MC Radio, TMC on 106liveradio.com. Big Cell, FHO, HNIC, and Black Dragon. Hey, sit your ass down.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You think we playing?
And I ain't playing, no.
You better listen up. Big Cell and Black Dragon is talking. Teach MC Radio.
Welcome to Emergency Legal of Roxbury. With over 25 years of professional service in Atlanta, A-Budget Lock and Door is #1 for all your security needs. We specialize in commercial, residential, and automotive services, as well as contracts. We provide service for
Motor Man said that your camera is vertical instead of horizontal.
installations,
It looks like it. Was it that way at first? Did it readjust?
digital accommodations,
Is that on YouTube?
This happens to some people. For some people,
our technicians are ALAA certified, so you can trust our expertise to do the job correctly at an affordable price. For more information, visit us today at 1985 Campbellton Road, Atlanta, Georgia, or visit our website, www.a-bld.com. Call us at 866-298-5625 or 404-753-3355 for any emergency. A-Budget Lock and Door, protecting the keys to your security.
Baz Brothers Production presents the stage play, The Strength of Love. The story of Antonio and Melody, who have been married for 5 years of wedding bliss. But as they settle into a new stage of marriage, each has their own trouble. Melody is currently questioning Antonio's love, while Antonio learns his wife cannot provide his lifelong desire. Now, they are faced with a dilemma of, should I stay or should I go? Will the strength of love conquer all? Starring Mila Williams from
She just said,
702.
if someone comes to me about one of my
Sean
sisters,
Baker,
or person
and featuring from Tyler Perry's and her horse, Chandra Corelli.
I don't want to hear this is my family, and you're not allowed to talk about my family.
Valentine's Day weekend, February 10th through 12th, at the Griffin Auditorium,
Well, what if it's
234
your family?
East
What
Taylor
if it's
Street,
one of your
Griffin,
other family?
Georgia. Wait, there's more. A Lover's Night Special, seated 3-course meal, DJ and live performance from R&B group Profile. Will be added after Saturday night show. Get your tickets now for this powerful story of love and redemption in the face of secret, lies, and deception. Go to BazBrothersProduction.com or call 678-271-8665. We're back. Teach MC Radio, TMC on 106liveradio.com. Big Cell, FHO, HNIC, and Black Dragon.
The old fires that embrace.
Yes. Yes.
it's yeah, man. It's yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, I got it real quick. This was on my Facebook feed. And this is from, I won't say the name, but it basically says, if someone came to me about one of my sisters, my first reaction is to hold up my hand to that person in their face and say, stop. I don't want to hear it. This is my family, and you're not allowed to talk about my family, especially not to me. So back the hell up and get the hell on. Well, that's easy to do when it's an outside person, but what if it's one of your other sisters talking about one of your sisters?
Well, I don't even know that So if it's an outside person, a lot of times, you know, I might say, well, what you got to say, man? Because I'm getting ready to call my brother up right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, but that's easy. See, we ain't talking about the easy. That's easy to obvious. First off, you're not gonna tolerate nobody. You know how the saying goes, well, I can talk about John, but you can't. So that we got that. What I'm saying is within the same brotherhood that we're all supposed to be a part of. Like this question right here, so what if it's one of your sisters? What if it's your president talking about your road captain? Or your road captain talking about a regular member? Then how do you, that's what I'm saying.
So there are some steps I always go through.
Okay.
And the steps are kind of interesting. First of all, whenever one member is talking about another member, I always make sure to say, hey man, hold up for a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. We're on the phone. Hold up just a second for me. Then I dial that number and I three-way him. I say, hey, look, I got John on the phone. Now, what was you saying? Go on with that.
Yeah.
Continue. That's that.
Do you always get a chance to do that, or had there been times?
Oh yeah, I always get a chance to do that. But now, I didn't always do it that way.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times I say everything I hate.
Yeah.
And my cold wants to come back right now. I mean, you got me
Okay.
coughing looking at you. It's like yawning.
We both can.
So, you know, you came here coughing. I had beat my cold. I hadn't coughed.
I saw it. Yeah, you've been doing good. All right, listen,
It's
404
ridiculous.
464 8785. 404 464 8785.
But yeah, I didn't always do it. Like I say, everything I hate, everything I'm against is probably everything I once was.
Okay.
And I used to be that guy. And a lot of times people do that is because they don't want, or they're not good at facing opposition. You know what I mean? They want to be liked by everybody. They want to win the popularity contest. And they're not so great at facing the opposition. So, if I don't like confrontation, maybe it's easier for me to just be quiet about it, you know, not say nothing, just kind of listen and not be the person involved, because I want to fit in. I want to be on everybody's side.
But then that's a disservice to your brother or your sister.
That's a disservice to everyone, because as that stuff grows, it festers. And as it festers, it destroys the club and tears the club down.
Okay, let's try. I think I had another one here. Still about that much. We're competing with the Giants right now.
Yeah, Big Shell got up and turned the game on. I'm so mad at that cat, but they do have cool looking black uniforms. I hadn't seen that before.
I don't know, man. I think
So I can't wait till football season is over. It's ridiculous.
I think the biggest thing, man, is that tonight, at the end of the line, at the end of the day, tonight's topic is about, listen, you owe it to your brother to tell him any and everything that's heard and said and being said about him, especially if it's negative. And the fact that they have brought it to you. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
The fact that they have brought it to you.
Right. You know, we lose them to that gold line stand right there.
What's that?
That was a goal line stand that you just saw right there.
I didn't
So
understand
the other thing was this. Not only that, but for the motorcycle club to work well together, you have to remove the. You have to make everything a fair playing field. You have to remove that MC. What's that word they use when they talk about things being effed up? That effery, MC effery. You got to remove that, and part of that is this whole idea of a few people getting together on what we call sidebars. They love to get together in those sidebars, and the worst thing the sidebar I've ever seen used for is to actually spread lies about people.
Okay.
And when you start spreading lies about people in the sidebar, people will believe that. Can believe the worst of their brothers and sisters without ever even asking that person. Like, all you got to do is say something real ugly, like, you know, Big Cell stole some money from the club, man. Mm-hmm. And it never even gets questioned.
Yeah. Even when they do the audit and find out that, no. But we did find out that so and so did.
But it don't even get. It's like he did what?
Yeah.
And then they come to you. You know, man. I just I wanted to tell you this. If you're stealing from the club, you need to stop. Huh? What you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I just want you to know.
Yeah.
Well, who said I was stealing from the club, man?
Man.
No, I don't get into all that. I'm not a snitch.
Yeah.
I just want you to know so you can stop doing that. Man, if you took some money from the club, put it back.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you half the story, just that little bitty piece. Man, who is the lousy SOB spreading this? Nah, man, I don't want to get in that. I try to stay out of trouble. I've been it. I'm not in it.
I just want to ride my motorcycle.
Well, why'd you bring this garbage to me? I just thought you should know.
I just want to ride my motorcycle, man. If you notice, I don't be in everybody's business. I just ride my motorcycle, and I just stay to myself. Yeah, you ever heard that?
Oh yeah, I just ride my motorcycle. I just stay to myself. I'm just not a part of it, and it is a disservice. It's a disservice because, first of all, like the man said, the weak are rooted out in a motorcycle club. This is what Tarzan said. He said good motorcycle clubs root out the weak. They don't live in denial.
Okay.
So if you have a person that's spreading lies in the MC, he's weak and he's making the MC weak. But we are so caught up on having these numbers that we sit in denial. And we watch that person start crap with one person after another, and one person drops after another, and it was all this one cat who ultimately quit the club anyway.
Oh. So was his number one goal was to seek and destroy?
Well, that's the number one goal in his life. If you notice, he seeked and destroyed everything on his job. His wife don't like him. His kids hate him. His boss is about to fire him. And his church has asked him to excommunicate himself. So everything in his life is
boy can't even be a deacon now. He can't be a deacon.
Man, he just stole from the deacon's board. He don't get along nowhere, man. Nobody likes him.
Another one of my asterisks was this. So perception must not.
She beat it down till there wasn't no more fighting, and that was the end of that. Hands down. It was no intervention from no guys, no other girls. It was they fight. And it was creeping up on 3 o'clock in the morning. Now they was riding with me in my car. Now it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, dude, I gotta be to work at 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to call them. They still wanted to hang. So it was this other female that was there that was tagging along with us in her car. She was like, well, I'm still hanging.
Dick, you gotta get to the point, man. Your 2 minutes about to run out.
Bottom line is, they had a ride home, and I went on home. And you know, the next day we had a club meeting, and then in the club meeting, the dude went on a rant about if somebody be out with him and they punk out on him, he gonna beat him down and all this. And the whole time the dude was talking about me. I didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know the dude was talking about me, and everybody else knew he was talking about me because they was all shoo-shooing, and somebody put it out there that I ran out on my club.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Wow.
And I was looking like, I ran out on the dude. You know what I mean?
He was with you all night. Huh?
He was together all day. Nobody said nothing to him. Nobody said nothing to me. His wife had a fight with somebody he started some stuff with, and that was the end of it. You know what I mean? But these dudes was all running around with this jacket on me, and everybody knew it, and nobody said nothing to me about it.
That's
you know
crazy.
what I mean?
That's exactly what we're talking about right there.
Well, we appreciate you, Tick. Thank you for calling in, sir.
Before he hang up.
Your 2 minutes is a call. Thank you so much.
Man.
All right, Jay.
Bye-bye.
But that was a perfect example. That right there was a perfect example. That's one of the examples that we're talking about. We had a couple of callers call in. Call back real quick. Call in if you listen. There you go right there. Caller, state your name, where you calling from.
Hey, this is Diablo again.
What up, Diablo?
Yeah, I just want to kind of elaborate some of the conversation. The reason I wouldn't bring it up right away is because I want to give the other party an opportunity to do the right thing. And if they back out, that's kind of telling me something.
I got you.
If I jump on it right away myself, I don't give that other person the opportunity to freaking puss out or step up.
But don't you
And the
think
other part of this,
But don't you think, Diablo, that he's already pushed out by bringing it to you first instead of bringing it to the individual?
I would agree with that. But again, if I put it up to him and said, step up and do the right thing, and he still backs out, again, that's still telling me something.
I got you. Judge the character.
And then the other part of that too is, if I hear somebody come to me and say, so-and-so said, I'm like, well, why aren't you telling them the same thing I'm telling you? If that's the source, you need to go back to that person and say, hey, bring this to the club, if you didn't see it yourself. And then finally, if it's on the set, it's from another club, that's when we involve Sergeant at Arms. That's when we call out the people involved that are spreading these rumors, and we get the problem solved right then and there. That way we don't have animosity between the clubs.
I got you. Well, we can appreciate that. Like I said, and that's one of the things that, John, you said you had a question that you wanted to ask him, or you would ask him, you remember?
Oh, I was going to ask him, I think that's it. It's
that was what it was.
The outside club thing.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Again,
that's where you bring in the Sergeant at Arms. You say, all right, I'm going to have my Sergeant at Arms contact that other club, and we're going to get this squared away. I need you to back me up that you said that you heard this, and we're going to go to that other club, and we're going to straighten it out.
That part right there. Well, we appreciate you again, Diablo on point tonight, man.
Diablo's our friend out there. And he's in that, isn't that a veterans club you're in?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so thank you for your service and
For
the
sure,
brothers
thank
in
you
your
for your
club.
service,
We
man.
appreciate you for sure. Thank you, Diablo.
Thank
Yeah, his name means devil.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
Diablo.
Okay.
Devil in Spanish.
I like Diablo. I'm
Yeah,
just leaving it at that. I don't even know what it means.
you know, the Cuban president before he died, not the Cuban president, the Venezuelan president before he died, called our president the devil. I was mad at him there. Somebody from Beantown, that's Boston, said, first time listening from Beantown, Big Scoop. We thank you, Big Scoop, for listening in. Julian Wall, thanks, Black Dragon, for all the education. Big Cell and I, we appreciate you all listening.
Here go one question too, real quick, guys. What's your thoughts on speaking on another club member about a subject you have already brought to that club member's attention? So I guess he's saying that we already took it to the club member's attention, but you want to still keep talking about it. I guess that's what
Read it again.
What's your thoughts on speaking on another club member about a subject that you have already brought to that club member's attention?
So now I'm going to talk to y'all, but I already talked to him about it first. I think that's fine if you told him
that you was taking it to.
Yeah, you know what, man? What you're doing is foul, and I'm telling.
Okay.
I'm telling everybody.
I'm snitching.
No, I'm snitching.
Yeah,
Or you know, man, I've talked to you till I'm blue in the face about this, and you're just not getting this together, and the brotherhood needs to know about that. And that's the way it should be.
Okay. But at least you took it to him first.
At least you took it to him first, and that's the manly way, you know, to do that. Top of the evening to you, Black Dragon and Big Cell. Motorman from the mag.
That's the one that was saying your thing was sideways. What up, Motorman?
Am I still sideways?
You said it was earlier.
I think it is on some people's streams.
Okay. All right. Well, again, bottom line of tonight's topic is this: you should not allow any information to be carried to you about another brother, another club, another issue, or anything without immediately calling in all parties or getting all parties involved immediately. And that will help with a lot of the stuff that you guys are going through in the clubs. It will help eliminate all that. You just heard an example where it was a whole other story that Tick had. Tick had a whole other version of the night compared to the version that the brothers had. So, I mean...
Remember, our phone number is 404-464-8785. 404-464-8785. Teach MC Radio on 106liveradio.com, where diversity meets excitement 24/7. And Teach MC Radio, where brotherhood, tradition, protocol, and respect matters. I said that all backwards, didn't I?
You said it, though. It's in there.
It's all in there.
It's all in there.
404-464-8785. Big Sal, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
We saw your thing on the internet today.
What?
Your vest.
Oh, okay.
Your vest, and people want to know what that's all about.
No,
Are these
everybody
colors that you made? Or?
No. Everybody know FHO the movement, man. And actually, this is my second vest. I already had a vest. I just actually had got with the designer to design a more professional vest, and now that I'm quote unquote corporate, I'm a corporate figure, or I'm a radio personality, or whatever. So it's an FHO vest. I am going to be doing more with it. I'm going to be doing more around it for other people. I already had about 13 inboxes of people asking me, can they get that, can they get those patches and stuff. They would like to rock those. And basically, it's just like a Harley Davidson vest. Have you seen people go to Harley Davidson and they got vests hanging up with the Harley Davidson patch?
No, I don't go to. I don't.
Okay, so it's just like the.
They have stuff like that.
Yeah, and Harley Davidson, you can go buy a vest with patches on it already, but it's basically a Harley Davidson vest.
Now, who on earth would buy
people wear
something
them all
like
the time.
that? They just wear a Harley Davidson vest.
I mean, that's better than wearing the Sons of Anarchy vest. But people that are independent or whatever. So anyway, I will be doing more with it. No, I am still a king. I am still a king.
Okay, so you're not.
I'm not starting another club.
I just want to get these things out.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you did. I mean, it needs to be talked about.
Because I've gotten some inboxes and stuff. And
it's
phone
just
calls.
basically, put it like this. When you go to McDonald's, not you, but when they go to McDonald's, they got to put on the McDonald's uniform. Well, when I go to work as FHO, I got to put on the FHO uniform, and that's part of the FHO uniform.
Okay, so you're not.
It's what'd you say, Queen? We're branding
Queen
our
said
brand.
that you're branding your brand.
That's it right there.
Why you couldn't say that? What Queen got to say? What you doing?
Man, that's her job, is to catch the stuff I drop.
I'm the CFO. Get it right, John.
Queen said she's going to shoot me in the back. She said she's the CFO. Okay, I wanted to know what that was all about, and folks was,
But I do got some big things going on with that with the help of you and some other people, man, that we're gonna really do. And I think it's gonna be global. It's gonna be monumental. So stand by for that.
Okay, that sounds really cool. Okay, so we're gonna do this here for a minute, and we will be right back in 2 and 2, as they say.
2 and 2, wrap it up.
Listening to Teach MC Radio, TMC on 106liveradio.com. Big Cell, FHO, HNIC, and Black Dragon. Hey, sit your ass down.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You think we playing?
And I ain't playing no.
You better listen up. Big Cell and Black Dragon is talking. Teach MC Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, join me as DJ.
You haven't done your commercial drop tonight.
From 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern.
This cold. This is me like.
Also flavors for the grilled.
You got to do the. We got 7 minutes.
Your ass sleeping with me. Wherever I'm at, that's where you gonna
That's
be.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
In sickness and in health. To a body bag or a box.
That's right.
Those are the only options to leave me: a body bag and a box.
Yes,
Hey, you gotta do the food lady, right?
I got them all right here.
Oh, okay.
Do you go out on New Year's?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got 4 VIP.
Like us on Facebook. Follow
For
us
two
on
of
Twitter.
them.
And be sure to
Oh.
tell everyone else
You got 2 and I got 2.
106liveradio.com.
You need 2. I'm not going.
You have a passion
I
for
don't go anywhere
radio
near you.
and wish to be heard globally? Or you
So you're
just
not
love
going?
what we do here on 106 Live Radio?
Okay.
We can help make your dream a
Look for
reality.
VIP list.
You can host your own
Let me
radio
know when I
show
put you
in
on
our
this.
beautiful and comfortable studio settings, where all your tools are at your fingertips. Send your request to contact us at 106liveradio.com or call 404-910-4589 for details. 106 Live Radio.
We're back.
Where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
We're back.
Huh?
Teach MC Radio. TMC on 106liveradio.com. Big Cell, FHO, HNIC, and Black Dragon.
The old
What up? Okay, real quick, man. before we get out of here. Whoa. I'm kind of liking that.
Yeah.
All right, real quick before I get out of here, man, I want to shout out some the people that's been down for us. First off, my man Tick, again, man, we can never thank you for all that you've done. My man Tick from Rare Breed LA, Bruce Tick Perry, look him up on Facebook. I got my man Chris from Exclusive Sounds. Make sure that you look him up. He has
He's got some holiday specials, right?
Yeah, he does. He has some holiday specials. It's 404-808. 404-895-0744. Don't forget, we got my girl Janessa from Eclectic Creations, our caterer. She's been doing her thing.
Now she mentioned a
giveaway, but
giveaway.
We would do it probably. We'll probably do it next the last show of this year. We'll probably do her giveaways the last show of this year. But she did give us some giveaways to give away to some of the listeners. Also, we got Tiffany from Biker Life Magazine, www.bikerlifemagazine.com. Check it out. It is an awesome magazine from her.
She's been working on this magazine for about 4 years or so, and she really got it really nice.
And last but not least, I got my man C-Dog. He's doing Marlene's on Tuesdays. That's the Sip and Shout. He's doing, and that's in Austell at 3064 Emory Circle, Austell, Georgia. He has the Friday turn up, $10 to get in. The Tuesday is $2. The Friday is $10. And then, like I say, John, you got your VIP passes that you got for the New Year's Eve party at Pseudo's.
Oh yeah, good.
So that's hosted by DJ C-Dog. So if you know C-Dog, get with him on that. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to FHO Atlanta GA on YouTube, Black Dragon National President on YouTube, and also Teach MC. We have a Facebook page. Make sure you go to the Facebook page and like that and be part of the Facebook page. Eventually, we will be directing everything to those pages. You won't be able to come to our personal pages to get the Teach MC stuff. We, like Queen said, we're building a brand. Teach MC, we're building a brand, and these are the things that have to happen. So these are some of the stuff that we got going on. Other than that, man, we love you guys. We're steadily trying to bring you topics. We're steadily trying to bring you stuff that matters.
And what is your opinion of the new Milwaukee 8 Harley motor? And also your opinion of the 2017 CVO? I love the 2017 CVOs. I really do. And the 114 to 117 Stage 3 upgrade.
We can get into that. You know what?
That's you, right?
That's my expertise. What I'll do is I'll get with Harley and see if they want to kind of sponsor.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, to see if they want to kind of sponsor something about that, and we will get into that.
Now listen, we all want you guys to get my books, Prospects Bible. It's doing great. Thank you guys for supporting it. Prospects Bible at prospectsbible.com. Prospects Bible for Women's Motorcycle Club, Prospects Bibles for Women.com. And the Motorcycle Club, PRO's Bible, MCPRO'sBible.com. And also my newest book, Sergeant at Arms Bible, is dropping in about 3 weeks. I'll let you guys know when it's coming. And I hope you guys continue to support it.
And one last, real quick, the Motorcycle Club, the motorcycle community here in Atlanta. The motorcycle community lost a real good dude, Terrell T.